Hi, I'm Jonny Page. I'm 47 years old and I live locally in Broadby Chief. So there's a lot of charities today and they're all good causes, but I think when you've been through challenges yourself, you relate more to mental health and there's a lot more about it. I think the thing that stands out about Woodpecker is they're different from anyone else. For me, a lot of mental health charities are very much around awareness, which is great, but Charlie and the team go a little bit further. For me, they're practically doing something. They're actually putting people who can spot mental health when people aren't talking about it, and off the back of that, they can obviously help to support. And I think that's the difference. They're making a difference rather than just there to talk. So the challenge is a 11-mile swim across the length of Lake Windermere. But Charlie and I sat down to try and make it harder and try and make it more of a challenge. So we decided that would it be possible to do it blindfolded or without any sight. So yeah, it's a blindfolded or a dark swim with no sight on where I'm going across 11 miles of Windermere. If I judge my swimming times, it's probably going to take 6 hours in the pool, but with conditions and probably going a little bit of a zigzag, it'll probably take close to 7. So I think when we look at it, again, the conversation with Charlie, we sat down and yeah, I think when you're going through mental health challenges, there's a lot of darkness around it. And so when we started planning this out, we've kind of gone by communicating through the darkness. And obviously, I'm going to be in complete darkness for 6 or 7 hours. And the idea is that Charlie, through the help and the support, the communication, one way or another, will obviously help me get to the end. For me, I lost my dad 5 years ago, just over 5 years ago. And I think during this time, you go for individual walks, you're on your own, you spend a lot of time in the darkness. And so yes, I have, myself gone through periods where it's been tough and I've felt there's no one else to talk to. So bumping into Charlie actually was one of the best things I did. The earlier you spot that you are struggling, and it's okay to struggle, particularly as men, we seem to think that we're so strong we don't want to reach out. The reality is, as soon as you do speak to people, it's easier. They can understand. And a lot of people you'll find have actually been through very, very similar situations. Not everyone's been through the same storyline, but a lot of people have had dark times. A lot of people have had challenges. So talking about it, as early as it is and as stupid as it might sound, just to anyone, will probably get you going in the right direction. So look, I'm going to be putting in a lot of hard work in terms of swimming time basically, but also I'm going to have to get around motion sickness, nutrition, endurance, fatigue. As I say, it's not just the event which is going to take 6 or 7 hours, it's actually all the planning and everything that goes into it. I'm going to put a lot of time in. Ideally, we've come up with a target of £11,000 for 11 miles. So please sponsor me, sponsor the charity, and I don't know how many extra first aid, mental health, fitness people we can actually train, but it will definitely be beneficial. And the ultimate goal is to save lives.